Hello friends, welcome back to another video. This is Gabriel.meneses, your e-commerce coach. I'm so happy to see you here, and today we're speaking about Facebook audience research. We're going to find out how to exactly find the ideal audience for your Facebook ads advertisement. Also, you can use this strategy for anything you're doing online, because you need to find exactly who is your target audience to be able to actually create content for them, create actual ads that relate to them, etc. Okay, we're going to be using a platform called Audience Insights from Facebook. Okay, once you create your Facebook ads account inside the business manager and all of that, I have videos about that in the actual course that I have that I'm going to be speaking. But this one is super special. Once you create all of that, you'll have access to something called Audience Insights. Inside this place, you'll be able to learn about your target audience. And what I mean here is that you'll be able to see the customers of your competitors super easily. I have that specific strategy. It's a secret strategy that I use to be able to learn everything that I need to know before I start paying money to Facebook, obviously, and Instagram, and start running my campaigns. Okay, this is something that you really need to be able to understand and do every time. Okay, so before we get started, make sure that you download the free Facebook ads course that I have. It's a 2-hour training that I explain you everything that you need to know from A to Z on how to actually run Facebook and Instagram ads. You can find it at heymeneses.com/toolkit. Okay, it's right here. You will be able to access to that, put your name and email, and you will get access to this amazing course. The link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. Okay, also inside this complete kit, you'll be able to have my research calculator that I use to find winning products if you're doing e-commerce. Also, I have a supplier and influencer templates if you want to work with influencers, and obviously the Facebook ads course and the track order page for Shopify for completely free. All of this is inside this amazing file, so make sure to go ahead and visit heymeneses.com/toolkit. Okay, so once you download, so whenever you have a spare time, go ahead and watch that course. But today I'm teaching you how to actually use the audience insights. Okay, once you watch the course, you'll be ready to go to actually start running your Facebook and Instagram ads to send traffic to your website, e-commerce stores, or anything you're trying to do. Okay, so the first thing is to actually create the account and do everything. So after you finish watching all of that, you'll be left in here, okay, in this section right here. Okay, we have the audience insight. If you go to your menu right here and you go down, and here you see analyze and report, we'll see audience insights. Okay, maybe you're watching this video later on and Facebook always likes to change actual, the panel look and all of these, the updates. So maybe it's looking a little bit different, but usually this will be named the same. Okay, audience insight. So you go ahead and click this link right here. So once you click it, you'll be welcome to this specific page right here. As you can see, it looks a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry about it. I will show you how to actually use it so you can actually find the information that you need to spy on your competitors' audience and everything that you need to do to be able to actually create campaigns that make results. Okay, either if you're trying to generate leads, generate purchases inside your e-commerce store, etc. Okay, so right here we are left inside the actual audience. Right here you will see the actual name of your business, your ad account, or anything like that. This is my agency's ad account, so obviously you will see the name right here. Okay, so the panel is super simple. We have location, we have United States. If you're trying to advertise to the T4, maybe the UK, you have Australia, Canada, etc. But I always like to start with the United States. It's always pre-selected for this ad account, so you will see it right here. Then we have our age, then we have the gender, interest, and the pages that you want to link. So let's say that you have 3 different businesses running. You can actually select actual businesses, and you can track the audience that's inside this specific fan page, business page, etc. Okay, and it's super detailed. Okay, as you can see right here, it's like when you're doing the basic targeting inside the actual ads manager. Okay, inside this part right here. We're going to go inside this one later on when I explain you how to use this information and how to actually implement it in actual campaigns. Okay, this is super similar as this one, but without actually creating a campaign. But what is important for us at the moment is this interest section. Okay, right here we're trying to leave everything as is, as broad as we can, and we are actually putting the actual interest name depending of our industry. Okay, right here today we're using fitness as a main industry. Maybe we have a fitness clothing line, we have something related that sort, so we're going to try to keep it as broad as possible. Okay, this way the system will let us know a little bit more about this specific audience, industry, etc. Okay, so the broader the better, so make sure you don't start touching here the age, the gender, and all of this unless you have a specific reason why. But what I recommend mostly every single time, is to go ahead and actually put an interest super broad here. Okay, so right here we're going to select, for example, fitness. Okay, we'll put fitness here. We'll see different options. Okay, we have physical fitness, men's fitness, muscle and fitness, etc. So let's go. If we have a fitness clothing brand, let's think about this specific niche. Okay, so let's go and pick maybe this one, bodybuilding and fitness. Okay, once we select this one, we have the option to keep adding into that one, but we want to keep it as simple as we can, as I told you. Okay, this is step one. Okay, the first thing, let's say that you don't know anything about your audience and you want to start actually researching about it. This is the first thing that you do. Okay, so also then we make sure that we read that everything is in line with the actual information we're trying to look for, but the actual meats and potatoes, as you can say here, is not inside this demographic section. Right here you see, yeah, is information that's relevant. You have women, you have the age, the percentages, men, you have relationship status, educational level. It's great when you're thinking about the actual type of ads we're running. Obviously, if you see, for example, here we have 34% is 35 to 44, and women, we know that the ads should be with people around that type of age if we're going to advertise to this specific industry, for example. And then we have 25 to 34 is 32%. So two big chunks of the audience. Okay, obviously we won't put super young people in the 18 to 24, so we make sure to create ads around this area. Okay, so that's step one. Then obviously we see relationship status, we see single 33%, we see married 45%, so it's fine if we can start doing the split testing. It's awesome, but the actual meats and potatoes is amazing. The thing that you can find here is when you click page likes. Okay, right here is just incredible everything that you find, because we have so much detail to be able to start doing our single interest targeting. Once again, you need to go ahead and watch my full Facebook and Instagram ads course to understand my targeting strategy. Okay, it's completely free. Go ahead to heymeneses.com/toolkit, put your name and email, and you get access to this Facebook ads course. Okay, make sure you go ahead, watch it, and understand how you can use this information. I'm just giving you the top of the top so you can understand how it works, but then you can go ahead and apply it for your business. Okay, so right here, once we have the page likes, if we click see all of the information that we have available. It's just amazing everything that we can see here. So from sports and fitness instruction, we see different type of pages that are relevant to our specific target audience. Maybe if I tell you, okay, you want to start inside the fitness niche, what do you know about that niche? So maybe on top of your head, you might say, okay, maybe I know about bodybuilding.com. That's a huge website around this specific niche. But maybe you're not that into that specific industry, and you don't know about all of these specific names right here, okay? So this is huge, because instead of just guessing or just waiting for the suggestion feature inside your Facebook ads, when you're creating the ads, you'll have all of the detail about the actual audience right here. Look at all of the different interest targetings that we can start testing and using, okay? So right here we have Critical Bench, we have Body Spartan, we have National Academy of Sports and Medicine, okay? We have Fashion Muscle, we have Old School Labs, etc. We even have names of people, influencers inside the industry that are completely relevant to our niche, okay? So we have Dr. Jim Stopani, CT Fletch, we have Cali Muscle, okay? We have Premier Protein, okay, for food and beverage companies. So right here you can see all of the different categories for this specific industry. So this is only fitness. You can do this for any type of interest industry that you can imagine. You just go right here and add your industry as broad as possible, and then go ahead and visit the page likes, okay? Super simple to do. So once we know exactly which one we're going to use, we're going to then start creating our ads right here, okay? So this is when you start creating your ads, you pick your campaigns, you're targeting your objective, conversions, reach, whatever you're doing. If you watch the actual training that I'm telling you, you know what to do, okay? So once you select this, you will have the new ad set, okay? In your ad set level, what you're going to do is just go ahead, after you do your research, let's say that a person that we want to work with is maybe Kali Muscle right here, right? So we go ahead, Control C or Command C if you're using a Mac, and then we go ahead and paste the name Kali Muscle, okay? So right here, we'll see the person right here, the influencer. So once we click this name, we'll have the actual influencer right here as our main interest, okay? So let's say that we didn't know a lot about the industry, but now we have a little bit more of insights inside this specific fitness niche, okay? So right here is something super important. We have potential reach, which is 3 million people. This is the sweet spot. This is what we want, exactly, okay? So what I recommend, if you're pursuing conversion campaigns, if you want to start selling, okay, your products and services online, and you want to optimize for this specific purchasing behavior, at least have 1 million people in your potential reach, okay? You might be asking, why, Gabriel? If I go ahead and just input a specific audience and I put, something random, something small, like, maybe you have an audience with 250,000 people, okay? It's not that big. So when you optimize with conversions, it'll be a little bit more difficult for Facebook to optimize and find the people that have a purchasing behavior. That is why it's recommended to have at least 1 million people in your potential reach. There are certain type of campaigns that it's okay to run with less than 1 million people, but that is the only reason why is maybe you have a product that's super niche down. For example, one of our products inside the agency, we have one of our clients, they have a product that's super niche down that is difficult to find an audience with more than 500K people, okay? So the thing that we do, we run a lot of reach campaigns, so it's easier for us to reach that 500 people and then wait for them to see who is willing to buy inside Facebook, okay? But for most people, it's okay to just go ahead and find audiences with 1 million people or more, okay? And as you can see, you have many options from this list. We have just for fun, brand, sports and recreation, we have media, entrepreneur, clothing store. We have so many options that you can pick from, okay? So let's say that you are already exhausting these options. You're running a ton of ad sets, you're running a ton of campaigns, and you are like, okay, Gabriel, I cannot find more interest that have more than 1 million, etc. Okay, so what should you do? The second step is to go to the suggestion feature, okay? Once you do your research inside the audience insights right here, you just go ahead and click suggestions, and then you will see that this person, Kali Muscle, will be linked to other interests inside this industry, okay? So we have Ronnie Coleman, we have bodybuilding, we have men fitness, we have weight training, etc., okay? So we have countless and countless of actual people and brands, etc., that are inside this industry, okay? So if you watch my course, okay, you will know that I only run campaigns with one interest per ad set. Many people, if you go inside YouTube, you will be taught that you just keep adding. Maybe you do a bundle of people. You do Kali Muscle, you do Ronnie Coleman, and you start building up everything inside one specific niche, okay? You start putting all of the influencers inside the fitness industry in one specific ad set, and then you put like protein brands, and then you put like clothing brands in another one. But that's the wrong way, my friends, because you will know which audience is actually performing, okay, the best. So what you want to do is only pick one single interest per ad set, okay? This way, let's say that you're running one campaign and you have 5 different ad sets inside that campaign, you will be able to know which interest is performing the best at a certain budget. And then you will be able to turn off this campaign, and it will be super easy for you just to scale what's working and turn off what's not working, okay? So don't make this big mistake of just copy and pasting a lot of different interests and putting everything inside one campaign. Once again, don't do this, okay? I'm just gonna do it so you understand what you shouldn't do, okay? So right here, don't do this, okay? Don't keep adding and adding people inside one specific ad set, because it will be a mess. You won't know exactly where the purchase is coming from, okay? So for this one, we have this new ad set, and this one will be for Cali Muscle, okay? So right here in the ad set name, we'll put Cali Muscle, okay? So if you watch the course, once again, you will know how to do this thing step by step. It's super, super simple. So go ahead and watch it, okay? So right here, you have Cali Muscle. So you have here the actual audience. You have 3 million people ready to roll, and then you keep everything as it is, okay? So everything, because if you're running several ad sets, you don't want to be changing different things. You want to be running with everything the same, and the only thing that changes is the actual interest targeting that you're using. So let's say that the other one is Dr. Jim or maybe CT Fletcher, etc., okay? So the only thing that you're changing from ad set to ad set is actually the interest, okay? And maybe you don't know how to actually do this and you don't have time to watch, but I advise you to go ahead and watch the actual training that I have. But for this one, right here, you can duplicate the ad set inside the campaign, and you'll be able to create another ad set inside this campaign, and then it's easier for you to scale that way, okay? So it's super, super simple to do, okay? So that's step 1, is to just do the basic research from audience insights, and then start learning from your actual audience, clicking the suggestion feature, okay? So if you stick until the end, I have specifically another secret strategy that will work wonders for you, okay? Because as you know, Facebook is not the only platform that you can use for this specific strategy, okay? To actually look for your target audience. So right here, I have something for you so you can understand a little bit more what we're doing. We are in the level of cold audiences, okay? This one right here is the single interest targeting strategy, which I'm teaching you at the moment, okay? At some point, once you have enough data, let's say that at least 4 weeks ahead, you invested $1,000 or $2,000, and now you have enough data inside your pixel of Facebook, okay, to be able to run lookalike audiences, okay? And obviously, you won't need this type of interest anymore. You don't need to be doing the audience insights things unless you actually want to keep testing, but you actually have the data and you can create lookalike audiences from your website visitors, from your checkouts initiated. You can create lookalike audiences from your actual purchases, etc., okay? But there are other videos inside the actual course that I have right here, heymeneses.com-toolkit. You'll be able to understand each level, okay? Explain a little bit about lookalike audiences, about retargeting, etc., okay? The other level is hot audiences, which is retargeting, as you know, and you'll learn more about it inside the course. But right now, I'm teaching you how to start your campaigns with cold audiences, okay? Single interest, okay? That's the most important part, okay? So once you have that, I told you, step 1 with audience insights, okay? As broad as you can, go ahead and find about that. Step number 2, you use detailed targeting suggestions. And then finally, I have a step number 3 with a Google secret tool, okay? This is awesome, guys. So let me show you how to actually do it. So right here, you go to thinkwithgoogle.com, you will be brought to this amazing website made by Google, okay? As you know, I also use Google and YouTube ads to scale my client's business, etc. So Facebook is not my only resource to find and learn from my audience. So Google actually released an amazing tool that you can actually learn from your target audience, and then go ahead and take this information maybe to Facebook ads, to your Google ads campaigns, etc. And the best part, the only thing that you need from this is a Gmail account, so you can go ahead and connect your Gmail account and you'll be able to run this, okay? So go ahead to thinkwithgoogle.com and you'll be brought to this website, okay? You click tools, and inside tools, you will be brought to this menu right here, okay? So then you will click find my audience, okay? And then the next page is this one right here, okay? So it's super detailed and super, super awesome. So right here, if you go thinkwithgoogle.com-feature find my audience. So if you follow me on Instagram at @meneses, you maybe heard about this because I posted this a while ago, okay? Just teaching people how to use it. But if you're watching for the first time, welcome to this amazing platform because it's just amazing everything that you can learn from this, okay? So let's say that we are inside the fitness niche. So we go ahead and then inside affinity and audiences, we have two options, okay? We have in-market audiences, which is people actively researching or planning to purchase products or services like yours, okay? People with the purchasing behavior. This is people like when you run conversion campaigns, okay? Then we have affinity audiences, which is people whose interests and habits relate to what your business offers, okay? You can test both of them so you can actually start learning from your audience, okay? So then you go ahead and go to affinity audiences, and let's click this one, okay? And because we're inside the sport niche, sports and fitness, we select this option right here. But as you can see, we have many options that you can actually pick and learn from this, okay? So this tool is just amazing because it's bringing data from YouTube, and then you can learn from your target audience, and this way you can use this report to actually go ahead and target specific YouTube channels, specific celebrities inside the industry, and you can even target people when you run your Google ads and YouTube ads, okay? So it's just amazing, okay? Then if you click start now, you will be brought to another page, okay? So right here, they explain you a little bit more about the process, etc. So if we click start now, you'll see that we're inside this amazing page. So right here, we can pick two type of audiences. So if we know that we have a fitness type of brand, we need health and fitness buff, okay? Right here, we have sports fans. So maybe if you have something around soccer, NFL, or something like that, this is more relevant to you. But for us, for this example, we have this one right here, okay? We click this one, and then we're brought to this page, okay? You already seen it when we started this process, but now you have a quick summary of the actual type of audience that we want to target, okay? So instead of you going to YouTube and just spending time there just trying to look and learn from your audience, you actually have a report that you can learn from, okay? Super, super detailed. You can learn more about your audience, this like the type of people that are actually inside this industry, so you know about more about the targeting. And then we have specific YouTube channels that are linked to this specific industry, which is huge because if you don't know a lot about this, you'll be able to actually research and go straight to the point. So you can click this person right here, and you'll be brought to the YouTube channel. So this way you can then start browsing from YouTube channel to YouTube channel, and that way you can start building a potential target audience, okay? Then we have right here, we have other information like health and fitness. So these persons are most likely purchase these products and services. So we know fitness products and services, video games, home and garden services, and active wear, okay? So then we can go even more inside this specific audience. So let's say that we want more about this. So we click this one, and then they bring us to another page with even more information. And then we have even more. Right here, we have health and fitness buffs are also likely to be part of these audiences, okay? Beauty mavens, we have bargain hunters, fashionistas, and fast food cravers, okay? Even is more huge. So if you click this, we'll be brought to another page with even more information on other channels, okay? So this way you can start linking each segment, each industry, and start thinking outside of the box on how to target these kind of people, okay? So if you know that these people are actually fast food cravers, so maybe you can start actually looking for these type of industries, okay? You put a fast food restaurant right here. Maybe you put names inside food reviewers, okay? Foodies accounts, etc. Because most likely these people are always craving food that they cannot eat, okay? Maybe they are on a diet, they follow these kind of accounts. So this website actually give you more information about your audience that was invisible at first sight, okay? So let's say that you actually are happy with this information, and then what you can do is just click get my audience profile, and then they'll send you a full report to your email so you can keep it and actually have it as a reference. So right here, I already have the report. So right here you can see we have a little bit of information about the audience and all of that. We can see the actual sections that we saw, fast food cravers, etc. So we have it, and maybe if you're working with a team, you can send that to your team, maybe do some more research about it, etc. And if you're already running Google Ads, you can go to your keyword planner and even start looking at the search results and know how to target your audience, okay, using YouTube and Google, okay? So this is huge, full potential right here that you can use to your advantage, and you have even numbers, everything you need to start learning from your target audience, okay? And this is not the only thing that you can do, but this is an amazing start to actually start learning about your industry, etc. Okay, so go ahead. Step number one, go to the heymeneses.com/toolkit, download the Facebook ads course, learn how to use the platform, then go to your audience insights, do your research about your audience, and then go ahead and start inputting this inside the detailed targeting section. And then remember, only one by one, and make sure that your audience is between 1 million to 4 million people for interest, okay? So that is it for today. If this helped you, go ahead, hit a like, also subscribe to the channel to know whenever I post a new video, and also ring the bell to be notified whenever I go live next time, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'm always answering, super happy to interact with you. And also, if you want to go and meet me one-on-one over Instagram, I'm over Hey Meneses, so go there, give me a follow, find me, and let's keep the conversation going, okay? So that is it for today. I will see you next time. You take care, okay? Bye-bye now.